Do you guys have any questions for me or thoughts, comments, concerns? Yeah, I'm here until Blyer returns. As of now, that's going to be April 10th. Otherwise, I'm not sure. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get roll out of the way. Just say here or whatever present when I call your name, and then just like raise your hand or something, like a visual and audio, indication that you're here. All right, Wilson Aguilar, right there. All right. Alejandro Vegas. Alejandro. Nope. Shaquan Barksdale. Shaquan. Nope. Alright, Dylan Bird. Ixa Castillo Carceras. Alright? Ixa, is that right? Alright, Reginald.
You.
Micaiah. Kivante. Louis or Louise? Is it Louise? Yes. Louis. Leslie. Jonte. Marcus Henderson. Jaquil Henry. Jaquil. Lindsay Jamiz Julian. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Wait, Frank, are you in this class? You're not in this class, yeah. All right. What's your name? Oh, sorry. What was it? Lisa. BC. How do you spell that? Liss. Oh, okay. All right. Lindsay, you here? No. Jakeem. Derek. Kevin. Hector. Jayla. Emery. Or Amari. Jessica. Sean. Raekwon. Dominique. And Devonta. All right. So it looks like the majority of y'all in here are going to be taking the SOL. By my counts, it's like 10 of you. And if you're not, we're still going to do some math stuff, right? And if you would like, maybe some, other stuff to focus on or direct your attention to that is math related, I'd be happy to provide it for you. But here's what's going to happen. Since to the best of my knowledge, you guys haven't had really a steady course of instruction. It's been mostly self-paced from what I'm understanding. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from the beginning. All right, and we're going to, kind of, I'm not going to say crash course, but we're going to hopefully review, because hopefully most of y'all have taken Algebra 1 as well. Most of y'all have. Okay, so we're just going to review some of the stuff. Now, for those of you that have taken Algebra 1, right, how would you say, you know what, actually, all right, who is that? At the door there, who is that? Hey, Vaughn.
Oh,
Was that you just now?
what's your name?
Open the door a little bit? All right. Take a seat. Okay, so basically, like I said, you guys have been mostly doing a self-paced type of course here. It looks as though now 11 out of the 15 of you are going to be taking the at least, I'm not sure how. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with translating. Basically review it. To my knowledge, you guys should have completed that activity last week. But, there was some confusion about the instructions. Okay. To be clear, you've been given a supplemental material sheet with, vocab stuff and notes. Okay. And right. Let me just double check about this. Who here has been given this? None of y'all? For real? No one's been given this? Alright, what were you guys told to do with it? Were you guys told to do anything with it? You might have been absent. Hey! You're not in class.
I ain't learned that since the day I've been in.
Huh? Yeah, but you're not in the roster, and you're supposed to be in cooking. No, that's your fourth block. Hold on.
I'm supposed to be looking it up.
Right? It's good to where you're supposed to go tomorrow.
Why is that like this?
Huh?
Exactly.
Right. I did it because it's me. They're equally spaced apart, and they're precisely in the exact same way. Huh? Ms. Mason will be here Thursday. But I will be here as well. Great. So I'm gonna just pass out this to y'all. Right? This is just notes. Okay. Basically, we have synonyms for you got it. Okay, because first block said that they were told to do something on the sheet and turn it in. That is not what this is. Yeah, I don't know who told you that, but that makes precisely 0 sense. This is, yeah, it's, I don't know who told you that, but that is, right, it's just addition here, and these are words that indicate that you're going to use addition in an algebraic expression. Now, addition is a mathematical operation, for example, 3 plus 4 is 7, yada yada. I can write that in a sentence verbally, or write it I can express it verbally, or I can express it with mathematical symbols, which is right what we're trying to get y'all to do well. So this is basically a list of phrases, okay, that are going to indicate when you will use certain algebraic operations, okay? And we are going to kind of go through a quick crash course on the basic idea and some special cases. Yes, so you should have done this. You should have done this last week. Right. You should have done this last week, but right. Right, we're going to go over the answers and just recap because I don't know where you guys left off, okay? And you guys have been sort of without stuff for long enough where I don't really want to waste the day with like a free I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we'll do your best. I'll do my best to teach you something. You know, you do your best to learn something. And we'll get along. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, let me just ask real quick. So today we're going to do stuff on the computer, but who here likes paper stuff over computers? I prefer paper stuff, but a lot of stuff is just on the computer. And Desmos is a good learning tool. I like doing stuff by hand, but that's just me. And the exercise we have today is a pretty solid foundational stuff for this stuff. So, foundational exercise, I guess. Right. Now, it should be easy, but what I've been going through, because I have access to the Desmos and y'all's answers, it looks like most of you all have attempted it, or if not, have finished it, but there's some slight errors. Today we're just going to kind of tweak your understanding of this specific skill, and that means, I'm just going to review kind of the special cases. That's going to be your what's called turnaround words, your order, right, what that precisely means in the phrasing of these things, and then just some, common errors that I've seen at least. Okay, so kind of 3 things we're going to do, then I'm going to just toss it over to you guys. If you have completed this Desmos activity, that's awesome, but I'm just going to, go back and check through your stuff and then point out where you made errors. Okay, if you haven't finished it, let's go finish it. I know it's listed in Google Classroom as a review and quiz. It's not intended to be a quiz, right? Rather, the questions at the end of the assignment, okay, are just your indication of how well you've understood the lesson, okay? So, right, you guys can work with each other, but just talk about it. All right, any questions? I would, let's get out your computer. Let's go to Google Classroom, and let me know if anyone has trouble finding what it is we're talking about. It should be in the Google Classroom March 14th, translating, review, and quiz. Like I said, most of you guys have probably either opened it or taken a look at it or something. Okay? But I would like for you to go there and go to Google Classroom, okay? And